baby, 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 baby. Oh.
Hey, so I think that's my baby. But this isn't your baby. This is Rosemary's baby. Yeah, I'm Rosemary. Oh, okay. Here you go. Nice. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Rosemary's Baby. This is a movie that I have wanted to watch for a really long time, but I have just never gotten around to it, and now finally it is October, it is spooky season, I can finally watch Rosemary's Baby. I know this is a fairly famous movie. I don't know how scary this movie is supposed to be, but I'm really interested in it because it's directed by Roman Polanski. I think that guy is an incredible director, so I'm expecting a very well-directed movie, but I don't know the plot of this movie at all. It is a movie that I've wanted to watch, as I just said, and when I want to watch a movie, or I know a movie is supposed to be good and I want to watch it, I try not to look at anything for that movie. Cast, plot, anything about that. The only thing I know about this movie is that it is directed by Roman Polanski. I don't know the plot. I don't know why it's called Rosemary's Baby. I don't know if her baby's been kidnapped, if her baby's been taken away, if she loses a baby and like that is not born, like she has a stillborn baby or something. I don't know. I'm really excited to check it out. I think this is more of a psychological thriller movie than a like jump scare-y horror movie. I'm expecting a more psychological movie, but again, I don't know, and that's what's making me really excited about it because I've heard such good things about Rosemary's Baby and I have no idea what to expect. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn on the light and decide what color it should be. Boop! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so the color today, I'm going to go green because the poster for this movie is so green, and I've always been so curious why the poster is so green. Maybe it'll explain it in this movie. Maybe they just went green for the poster because not a lot of posters go green, but I'm going green today for the lighting because the poster is so green. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon with uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much if you check it out, and let's get back to the video. Okay. It is time to watch Rosemary's Baby. I don't know what to expect. I am so excited for this movie. I've been waiting to watch this movie for so long, and I've been waiting to watch this movie on the channel for over a year now. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. I'm really excited. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Rosemary's Baby. We're already starting a little bit creepy. I don't like like lullaby stuff in movies like this. Oh, this is based off of a novel. Okay. I don't know the music guy, but hopefully he makes a good score. I like that guy's suit top. I like the blue. It's a nice shade of blue.
Do you have children?
We plan to.
We plan to. Oh no.
Here you go.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything by itself, but Rosemary's Baby being the part of the title here.
In a hospital. She'd been in a coma for weeks. After you, please.
Thank you.
That is a nice apartment.
A nice view of the park. Oh, very nice view. Now, this room.
I can no longer associate myself. Interesting.
Nice large bathroom.
Mint, basil.
No marijuana?
I would also be disappointed.
See what she's trying to do? She's trying to get you to lower the rents.
Yes. Well, we'd raise it if we were allowed. There's a closet behind that secretary. I'm sure there is.
Yeah, you can see the door frame.
I think you're right.
Why is that there then? Huh?
Give me a hand, will you?
She moved it for a reason. Why is she hiding this door?
Should we open it? Maybe her son should.
It's locked.
I'm authorized to show the apartment.
Never mind.
I need 5 closets.
But why would she cover up her vacuum cleaner and her towels?
Yeah, good question.
I could talk you out of it, though.
He's pulling your leg, honey.
Geez, I'm not.
Now that looks great.
That looks really delicious, actually. Can I have some?
Awful things happen in every apartment house.
This house has a high incidence of unpleasant happenings.
Huh, interesting.
You really roused my appetite.
Have some more wine.
A lot of talk about dead babies in this movie so far. I am very nervous about what's to come. And what's the closet for? I am so curious. I want to know what that closet's for. I actually kind of like these two together. They're kind of cute, you know?
Hey, let's make love.
Finish your soda first, at least.
I think I hear the Trench Sisters chewing.
This guy, man, this prankster. I love the sound design, though, there. You just hear the ambient background noise of what they would be hearing in the apartment. It's great stuff.
Come on, let's go.
The house is looking good, but that closet is still scary to me.
What does your husband do? He's an actor. No kidding, what's his name? Guy Woodhouse.
Guy Woodhouse, what a name.
Gee, I watch TV all day long. I'll bet I've seen him.
Hello?
Mrs. Cassavetes gave it to me. It's good luck. Or anyway, it's supposed to be. It's got
What is
some
it?
stuff on the sidewalk, literally.
You were sick?
Homeless?
I was starving and on dope and
Oh.
a brother in the Navy.
I also really like how the camera lingers on a scene. You know, it just moves with Rosemary as she goes about her business. It doesn't really cut that often. It's really cool. What the heck? Some demon sacrifice stuff over here? Maybe it's just a European folk song. You never know.
Get back now, will you please? Get back. There's nothing to see.
Oh my god, there's something to see.
We know her.
What's her name?
Terry.
That's Terry? Oh, come on, man.
Teresa Giannotti for you. Move on.
This building is cursed, man.
Oh, here they come.
These are the people, these are the demonic people.
Yourself with some bad news. She's dead. Jumped out of the window.
Jumped out of the window. No, I bet she was pushed.
Well, it doesn't mean she killed herself. She's a very
She
happy
wouldn't-
girl.
I don't think she... No, because she would have said, let's do laundry together to Rosemary. She wouldn't have said that if she was going to jump, right?
We're in 7E.
I feel just the way you do, Mrs. Cassavetes. She seems so...
I don't trust these two old people right here. I think they're demons in disguise. Ew.
No, since she withdrew the school from the competition. Otherwise...
What the heck? What the heck type of dream is that?
What is that? That's the TV room?
well, only temporarily. It's going to be a nursery.
For when you have a baby.
I knew it. I said it to Roman yesterday. He's so good looking. What movies was he in?
Who is this woman? I both like her and I'm scared of her at the same time.
Oh, here's your mail. Now, Ed.
Thank you.
She seems not sad that the lady died.
Donald Baumgart got that part.
Oh man, better look next time, son.
Anything, right?
Oh, perfect timing. Come on in. Roman.
This old woman's outfits are so elaborate all the time.
Now, to our guests, welcome to our home.
Cheers.
Cheers. I just had a nice taste of air.
Where literally, you name a place, and I've been there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Libya. Have you been to Libya?
And I've been going one place or another since I was 10. You name a place, I've been there.
Guys, I think if you name a place, he's probably been there.
Appears in your television work, too. It should take you a long way indeed, provided, of course, that
I love these shots. These shots are actually so good.
Oh, there's a chance you'll have lots of children, too. Oh, no, this is fine here.
Awkward silence over here.
Yeah, it was lovely. Bless you. Minnie! Minnie, you good kid. You.
Don't trust Minnie and don't trust Roman.
Oh, that beautiful, beautiful silver.
It would be nice. Maybe they'll will it to us.
It's also really weird how Minnie talks about the kids every time she talks to Rosemary.
The pictures, they took them down. The hooks in the wall and clean space.
Oh, and I didn't even notice that.
Bit.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Good catch, Rosemary.
Hi, dear.
Again? Who is this other
That's my
old woman?
dear friend, Laura Louise McBurney. He lives in...
What if it's like a cult? What if they're like assembling the cult for Rosemary?
Came this morning.
Are you all right, dear? You look worn.
Oh, no, I'm fine. It's the first day of...
Woman, you sat on the book. You sat on the book.
For moving in.
There's no
It's
reason.
real old. It's over 300 years.
No way. Oh my god, there's no way. That would creep me out.
Lovely, but I can't accept
You
such.
already have. Put it on.
No, don't put it on. Do you think that was the one from Terry as well? She's not wearing it. This could be bad, or it could be good.
Thank you, Mr. Weiss.
Did he get a job of some sort?
Donald Baumgart, he's gone blind. He woke up yesterday and he can't see.
Wow, how?
It's a hell of a way to get it.
Yeah, you kind of get that. You're like, okay, good job for me, but like, ooh, at the same time. How did someone just go blind overnight?
That girl I told you about. The drug addict who was rehabilitated by this old couple, the Cassavetes. I'm sure
What if the cupboard was in front of the closet because the old couple can get in through that closet? Because it used to be part of their apartment, didn't it?
Let's have a baby, all right? Let's have 3 babies, one at a time, all right?
I mean, it is hard to have them all at the same time unless it's triplets.
Oh, Ro, honey, for God's sakes, don't cry,
Oh,
all
no,
right?
I won't.
I like Guy. He's a little self-centered, but he's very funny, and he's caring for Rosemary and stuff like that. That looks like a good meal. Oh my god, who's buzzing you? If it's the old people, punch him in the face and say we're eating dinner.
Hi, guy.
Oh my god. Her voice is so irritating now. That looks so good. I would love a bite, please, Rosemary. Can I just have a little bite?
Has an undertaste.
Is there something in it? Is there like a poison? Yeah, the music faded and I got so nervous.
Don't eat it.
It's delicious. No undertaste at all.
No, there is. Stop eating it. What is it? Are you feeling a little woozy?
That's a great spot for my Yamaha commercial.
Poisoned one of them. Oh god, Rosemary, are you okay? These like cuts where she's like dreaming almost are so interesting.
Are you taking them off?
Make
What?
you more comfortable.
What's happening? What if he's in on it? What if Guy is in on this? What the chicken is happening right now? Okay, so she's not religious. There was a conversation at the dinner table with the old people that she's not religious. Is that finally coming into play? Dude, she is on drugs. It sounds like they're chanting. Wait, is this real? What's real and what's fake? What if these are all the residents of the building?
As long as she ate the mouse, she can't see nor hear. She's like dead now. Sing.
Wait, yeah, this is real.
No, and I'll have it stopped. No.
Please don't.
So the whole house must be this cult, this like religious cult. What are they doing with Rosemary? Are they gonna kill Rosemary? And Guy, why are you doing this? I liked you a second ago. Hello?
Dream, this is really happening!
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Oh no, Rosemary. There's a pillow on your head.
Hey, it's after 9.
What the heck just happened? That all happened. I think that was real. I think that the cult stuff was real.
I have to be at Alan's at 10.
Because she is naked. And she was not naked when she went to bed.
Come on, you get cocktails or wine, not cocktails and wine, huh?
Dream?
And she has these scratches on her. Jesus. Oh my god.
Don't yell. I already filed them down. I didn't want to miss baby now.
Guy, I need you to go.
Raping me. I don't know, someone inhuman.
Thanks a lot.
Oh my god. What if like the... Wait, are we gonna get some demons and stuff? What if her baby is a demon of some form?
You haven't been looking at me?
What are you talking about? I've been looking at you.
You haven't.
Because Guy is so guilty.
Preoccupied with the part, no, but it is important. That doesn't mean I don't love you.
Don't let him kiss you. Don't let those filthy, ugly little stinking lips touch you. Oh, needle, needle, needle. Oh, God. Ew. Tell me when it's over.
We went to see the Fantastics.
Tell me when
Oh,
it's
did
over. It's still in her arm, guys. Why is it still in her arm? You can take the needle out now, please.
Are you there?
Yes,
She's got her baby, guys. But I'm nervous. What if it's a demon child?
Oh, yes, it's just for blood sugar and so forth. Nothing to be concerned about. You're pregnant, don't worry.
There's something to be concerned about, Rosemary.
Goddamn self-centered. That's what the whole trouble is. And you
He said this last time, too. Guy needs to go.
know what I'd love to do?
what?
Tell Minnie and Roman.
No. Why?
Another blood sample.
Oh my God.
That's what I call good.
Get these three bozos out of here.
We didn't have any champagne on hand, but this will do just as nicely.
Yeah, when are you due, dear?
June
yeah,
28th.
Can't even have champagne anymore, guys. She's pregnant.
What about Dr. Hill?
Oh, don't worry about Hill. I'll tell him something. You know me.
Listen,
Wow. So they're even gonna take her to another doctor.
lady, where's your telephone, huh?
It's in the bedroom.
It's a brilliant...
I bet she's still gonna go to that other doctor, though.
Don't tell anyone else. Not right away.
No, she's right. There's plenty of time. Now...
Yeah, it's not your thing to tell, you stupid mini head. I wonder if she needs to wear that or if she shouldn't wear that.
And don't listen to your friends either. No two pregnancies are ever alike.
What kind of advice is this man giving?
Don't be so violent, Harry. You want to be stupid, be non-violent.
Oh, she cut her hair.
In love with no
She
one.
cut her hair.
Might be an ectopic pregnancy.
Ectopic. I thought you weren't going to read books, Rosemary.
This guy needs to go. Everyone in this movie needs to go. I like her slippers. They look really comfortable. Don't eat that. 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 That is literally, that is raw. That is raw. Ew, she likes her steak blue, or do you think the baby likes the steak blue?
3 pounds.
Oh, nonsense. You've lost far more than that.
It's perfectly normal.
It's like the baby is eating her from the inside.
Oh, I was just talking about you.
Favorably,
I want to wipe these smiles off of their stupid heads. Oh no. Huh. What's that? There's a hole in his ear.
Pills.
Tennis root?
It's one of the herbs she puts in the drink. Or is it an herb? Can a root be?
What if it's like a drug?
Doesn't look like root matter, more like mold or fungus of some kind.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Tennis, I must look it up in the encyclopedia.
This guy is dying tonight.
It's a pleasure to have met you.
Oh, don't bother, Rosemary. We'll meet again, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's gonna kill you, dude.
This isn't mine.
She is looking actually ghostly right now. No, not this, not closet, not any of the closets. I don't want to go in any of the closets.
Bye. Bye.
That is the last time they're seeing this man.
I told him you were resting, but he said he couldn't wait.
It's gonna be about the tennis route.
Okay. Oh, did you find your glove?
No, they didn't have it. Good night, Rose.
I wonder what happened with the glove. Oh my god, she looks like she's in so much pain right now. Merry Christmas, everyone. I was hoping she would see that doctor on November 1st about her blood, but she hasn't done that. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Yes, he's in a deep coma at St. Vincent's Hospital.
Oh my days.
Right, thank you.
Well, I guess she's never gonna know. I think he was gonna tell her about tennis route and that it's not a real thing.
No! That is what I call a long-arm, a coincidence. Yeah, oh, God.
Minnie, go away. She's got a whistle for the cabs. That's crazy.
I'm not going out anymore.
You don't have to.
1 minute to go!
This doctor is the worst doctor in the world. He keeps saying the pain's gonna go in a few days, but it never goes away. Why is Rosemary still listening to him?
To 1966.
To 1966. Happy New Year, everyone. Oops, I spilled water all over myself instead of drinking it. She was eating raw meat there. Yeah, there's definitely like the devil inside of her or something.
I'm not gonna swim the English Channel.
What about the pain?
Oh, haven't you heard? It'll go away in a day.
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you.
These are old friends I haven't seen in a long time. They don't even know yet that I'm pregnant.
Yeah, well,
Dude, look at the bags under her eyes.
don't let it stand too long. It's gonna lose its vitamins.
She doesn't trust them anymore. Thank you, Rosemary.
So long.
You look like a piece of chalk.
You look like a piece of chalk. What? That is the most insulting insult ever.
He means baby.
Wow, that is a puffy jacket, that's for sure.
I'm so afraid the baby's gonna die.
When did the pain start?
Months ago.
Doing anything to help you?
He says it's gonna stop.
Why don't you go to see another doctor?
No, he's very...
Go back to the old doctor.
Go see Dr. Hill. Go see anybody besides that
nut.
Yes, that nut. Exactly. Thank you to her friends. She looks so frail right now.
I'm going to Dr. Hill Monday morning.
Thank you, Rosemary.
They're my friends. Don't
They're
call
a
them
bunch of
bitches.
not very bright bitches who ought to mind their own god.
Jeez, push guy out the window.
Changing. I just want to go to Dr. Hill and get a second opinion.
I won't let you do it, Rome.
Why? Huh? Because you have stake in this.
Rosemary? What is it?
A big pain? Oh, the pain stopped.
What?
Pain, stop.
There's no way.
It's alive. It's moving.
Oh my god, the relief that went across her face when she paused. Dude, I don't know who this actress is, but she is doing a phenomenal job. Look, she's looking healthy now. She's gaining weight.
And he thought it was the next morning. You know, when you had the appointment?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I wasn't there, but he told the doctor to make sure that you got the book that was on his desk.
It's gonna have the, what's it called in it?
Oh, you got mail already?
Somebody gave it to me.
Here, I'll hold it.
No, don't let her hold it. All of them witches? Oh, it's a fungus. Oh.
There are no witches, not really.
So we're dealing with witches now, are we? Comes with the fall. I don't know if that's right. Try again. Elf shot lame witch. I don't think that's it either. Steven Marcato. Roman. Oh my god, it's Roman. It's Roman. It's Roman. Violence scared me a little bit.
What's the matter?
Found out that our neighbors are witches.
Oh.
That's how he's been to so many places. That's how he's been to so many places.
Same.
What do you mean, a witch? Ro, are you kidding?
Guy knows he's a witch.
They use blood in their rituals, and the blood that has the most power is baby's blood. And
Oh.
is there any chance at all that maybe Minnie put something harmful in those drinks or in those little cakes?
Yeah, it was bad stuff.
He'd be extremely embarrassed if he knew what you found out. Suppose we do that.
So if he isn't well, do you think he's gonna need the baby's blood to get better?
Guy? Where's my book?
Oh, I put it in the garbage.
Oh my god.
That's a terrible thing to do.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking about Hutch.
Don't force feed her the pills.
Hey, watch out, lady!
Dude, she is zoned out at the moment. Yes. Thank you. Blind. Did you see Blind? Blind, the actor. No.
When he does, oh boy. Haven't you ever noticed?
Oh my days.
I'll be back in a minute.
I'm glad she's going.
My number is 4752598.
So glad she's doing this.
All in it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Even your husband.
Right now.
Mrs. Woodhouse, I'm not at my office now. I'm home. I've been up.
Oh, who's behind?
You. I beg you.
No, it's the doctor.
Ask if you
I'm
heard.
not going to speak to anyone. I'm going to take a nap.
Oh God, Rosemary behind you. Oh. I thought that, oh God.
Gave him success and he promised them our baby to use in their rituals.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably true.
Good friends since I first came to New York.
May I keep this?
Yes, please. And look,
It'd be funny if he's also a witch.
and they put a spell on him too. Put him in a coma. 3 months later, he died.
That makes a lot of sense why the glove was missing. I wonder if you could see Guy take the glove when he was home. I'm very nervous right now.
God bless Dr. Hill.
What if Dr. Hill is also in on it? Because it's her and her kids. She has not had yet. Oh my God. He's in on it, isn't he? I love that shot where you see Guy in the background like dying inside, and then you see the doctor but you only see his torso. It's so menacing and like authoritative. I don't know if that's the word.
And rest. That's all it takes. Thank you for your trouble.
Dang it, this man is in on it too. Oh. Distract them, nice.
Mrs. Woodhouse!
Nice, Mrs. Woodhouse. The music is so chaotic. Come on, get in. Holy chicken nuggets. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, she made it.
Roll.
Lock the top. Lock the top lock. Oh my God, it's so dark in here now. The closet. I swear they can get in through the closet. That's why the bookshelf is there at the start of the movie.
Terribly urgent. Don't forget. Hmm?
Ah!
Thank you.
Holy cow, that scared me so much. Oh, I told you they could get in.
We're your friends, Rosemary. There's nothing.
There's a needle. He has a needle. Oh God. Ah, this is the wow.
I'm sorry, my little darling. Forgive me.
Oh, I love the shadow cresting her face there at the end.
And it's all right.
Yes.
But are you all right, Rosemary? That's the question.
Wait here. 1 minute.
Where's my baby?
Never keep a baby from her mother or from his mother. I don't see no baby, punk.
There were complications, Rosemary, but nothing that'll affect future births.
So they're saying the baby died.
In the wrong position. The hospital, I might have been able to do something about it, but you wouldn't listen.
Honey, we can have...
You wouldn't listen. You guys need to go home.
I know where you got the idea that Minnie and Roman were witches.
It's a really good dual focus shot.
Let me see your shoulder.
Are you kidding?
What if he's not even in one?
Your left shoulder.
Oh, I think she said show. I thought she said show.
It will be hot and overcast upstate New York as well, with the possibility of thunder showers tonight.
I hear a baby. Where is it? Is it in their other house, in Dee's house?
Did you turn the air conditioner on?
Mm-hmm.
What's that horn-looking thing?
People are actually dying. It's so hot.
Okay, but what if they're just having that air conditioner on, so the Rosemary doesn't hear the baby.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Why not?
If you're gonna throw it out, why can't you do that, huh?
See, that's all.
Yeah, why can't you do that, huh? I can't wait. I can't wait. I've been wondering what's in this closet for so long. Maybe it's a secret room? Oh! Oh, what's that? I can't see anything. Oh! What did I say? What did I say? It goes into their house. What did I say? Sorry, the bookcase was in front of it. Oh! That's not creepy at all. Oh my god, infiltration. Oh, that's like the picture. You know when she was doing that dream and she went to the mattress? There's like that burning thing behind her for a split second. That must be that painting. Stab someone. Just do it. You deserve it.
Rosemary, go back.
Look at this camera work.
Don't hear you.
It's the baby. It's the baby. What?
What have you done to its eyes?
He has his father's eyes.
What? Was it like that devil-looking thing?
What have you done to him, you maniac?
Satan is his father, not God.
Oh my god, it's the son of the devil.
Woman. Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Oh my days.
And be! No!
Oh, look at his hands.
His feet!
Oh, no thank you.
Think about it, Rosemary.
Oh my days. Can't believe I watched 2 movies in a row, The Omen and now this one, where the son of the devil is in it. Guy, go away.
What would you like to drink?
I hope you dissolve. I hope you dissolve.
Wouldn't that be the same? We're getting so much in return, Ro.
Nice. Nice, Rosemary. She gonna be a mother to this Satan child? She's like, that's not what you do! You're rocking it so forcefully.
She belongs.
You're rocking him too fast. That's why he's crying.
Oh, mind your own business.
Let Rosemary.
She's rocking the baby like she's boom, 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 like she's on a ship in the middle of a thunderstorm or something. Like a magnitude 10 earthquake is rocking his crib right now. Oh no, is she gonna become the mother? Is she gonna accept it? She accepted it. She's letting the devil stay. Oh my days. No, she didn't. No, after all of that. No. Ah, bam, bam, bam. Come on, Rosemary. Destroy that baby. Chuck the baby out of the window. Chuck everyone else out the window too. And that was my reaction to Rosemary's Baby, the 1968 horror genre. I was gonna say horror genre. I can't speak today. Horror drama starring Mia Farrow, who was amazing in this movie, by the way. John Cassavetes, Ruth Gordon, Sidney Blackmer, Charles Grodin, and Victoria Vetri. As you can probably tell, it's been a few hours since I watched the movie, judging by how dark my room suddenly got, and that's given me some time to think about this movie, how much I enjoyed it, things that I liked about it. There weren't really many things that I disliked about this movie at all, and in fact, I feel like I learned more about this movie the more I thought about it, so I'm kind of glad that I'm doing this review a little bit after watching the movie instead of just like usually as I do them straight after the movie, because I kind of have come up with some new kind of maybe theories or kind of maybe reasons why the movie exists, and I would like to break them down with you guys, as well as just break down how kind of awesome this movie was. It's a movie that has some incredible acting, so a really fun score, a score that I did not expect, but a score that really works, a setting that mainly takes place in one setting, which is kind of really cool because the movie doesn't feel like it's contained to one apartment, but the whole movie basically takes place in Rosemary's apartment, which is kind of really cool. The camera work in this movie was fantastic, and also it's interesting that this movie was made by Roman Polanski. And you'll understand that sentence later on in this video. Okay, so before we get into anything though, let me talk about the score. Before we get into anything though, let me talk about the reviews of this movie. Then we'll go into the score, the sound design of this movie, which was fantastic. Then we'll talk about the camera work of this movie by Roman Polanski, which was absolutely phenomenal. Then we'll talk about, I think, some of the messages that this movie is maybe trying to bring up, as well as just other things that I liked about this movie. And then finally we'll get into the cast, and we'll just talk about one or two of the cast members, especially Mia Farrow, who did, again, a phenomenal job. She absolutely killed it in this movie. Okay, so the reviews of the movie, really, really good. 8 out of 10 on IMDb and 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm really glad that people actually like this movie, and I'm a little bit surprised that people like this movie, but at the same time, I'm not surprised that people like this movie. I mean, I can tell just by watching this movie that this is a fantastic movie. It's not even like just because I enjoyed this movie, like the way that it is shot, the way that it is filmed, it is a very well made movie, but it is also very engaging, it is very engrossing. It's kind of fun at times, but it's also very suspenseful at other times. It is just a very well made movie, and I'm glad people can really appreciate that. But the reason why I'm maybe a little surprised that it's getting a lot of good reviews is because this movie is labeled as a horror movie. And to me, it didn't feel so much like a horror movie. Yes, there were horror elements in this movie, but it didn't feel kind of like your typical horror movie. So I can see people going into this movie with maybe some preconceived notion that this movie is maybe a little bit scary, or maybe will make you a little bit nauseous or something like that. I don't know. People can maybe hype up the movie, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, well, that wasn't scary. You know, like I was never scared during this movie. I was on the edge of my seat in suspense, and I was getting thrilled at times, but I don't think I was ever scared during this movie. So if you're going into this movie kind of expecting to be scared because it is a horror movie, I don't think you're going to get that as much as you may think, which is why I'm a little surprised that the reviews are this good, because I'm sure some people went into this movie thinking it was going to be scary and coming out going, well, that was kind of very unnerving and stuff like that, but it wasn't scary. Okay, getting into the sound design and the score. Now, the score I'll talk about more briefly than the sound design because I didn't notice the score as much, but the score of this movie felt very flustered, which was something that was very interesting and I think kind of fit the tone of the movie as well. Like, for example, when Rosemary is kind of escaping the elevator, you know, she's ditched everyone on the ground floor, she goes up in the elevator and she's running to her room before and trying to unlock it before the other people come up the elevator and grab her, you know what I mean? And the score during that moment, the instruments were just like all over the place. It was like there was no succinct rhythm or beat that the instruments were supposed to follow. It was like they were doing jazz, but they didn't know how to keep in time, and so that it was just kind of all over the place madness, but it still sounded good because they are good jazz instrumentalists. I don't know what the word for that is, but you know what I mean. It felt so all over the place, but it still felt like it knew what it was doing, and I think that was such a good embodiment of Rosemary herself, who was this woman in that moment, at least in the movie, who was super all over the place. You know, she was like, she's pregnant, she's in pain because she's having the devil's son, and she doesn't know that at the time, but she's having the devil's son, so obviously she's going to be in pain. She's kind of hopped up on drugs and stuff like that. She's fuming on adrenaline, trying to escape her husband and the other people, the other witches and stuff like that. And then at the same time, while she's all flustered, she still knows what she wants to do. It's like she has a plan, but she's so flustered that it's making it hard to complete the plan. And the music really emphasizes just her state of mind in that moment, and I thought it was really cool. I also thought the sound design in this movie was great. There were a lot of times where there was no score in this movie at all, and you would just get the ambient noises you would hear in a regular New York apartment. Maybe you'd hear some sirens in the background, or you'd hear people talking, or kids playing, or cars honking their horns, or cars even just driving by, or like just kind of fluttering of voices in one headphone or something like that. And it was really good to just kind of bring about this immersive feeling of the movie, and the immersive feeling also comes with the camera work, which I'll talk about in a sec. But the score mixed with the sound design and the very ambientness of the sound design, the very subtle and quiet sound design made New York, made this apartment feel very lived in and feel very real in the world, and I thought it was really good. But yeah, the camera work as well, going to the camera work now, a nice little segue there. The camera work as well really did a lot to drive home this like lived in feeling of the apartment, because like I said, the movie doesn't really feel like it takes place a lot in the apartment. For some reason, I think back to the movie, and even though I see scenes that are taking place in the apartment, and a lot of the big scenes take place in Rosemary's apartment besides like a few of them, it still doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like the movie is contained to kind of one environment, which is what a good movie does when it has not that many locations to work with. I'm thinking 12 Angry Men, for instance, the original black and white one, which takes place majorly, almost 100% of the movie takes place in a single room, yet the movie doesn't feel like it takes place in a single room because of how the camera is used throughout that film. If you haven't checked out that movie, go check it out. It is a fantastic movie. But anyways, that's what I kind of felt like with Roman Polanski's directing in this movie as well. It kind of brought so much life to the apartment, and it was very simple camera movements, but very like wide shots that lingered really long time, so characters could move around and talk and interact with each other, interact with objects in the apartment, interact with themselves, and you really got a sense of characters, you got a sense of the location, you got a sense of just the space that they were in, and the camera work did a really good job of just emphasizing all of that. There were so many long takes in this movie that were very subtle. There was no flashiness with the camera work. The camera was always positioned on the characters that it needed to be positioned on. For example, there is this dining table scene the first time they go for dinner, Rosemary and Guy, the first time they go to dinner with Mina and with Minnie and Roman, and they're sitting at the table, and you have their two shots, and there are two really nice shots on that table where one of the camera is facing Minnie and Roman, and you see both of them and their reactions, their talking, their actions in it, and it's kind of like it's not so much of a close-up, it's more of a medium to wide shot because you have both characters in frame, and then the other shot on the other side, almost like a conversation flip shot, is you've got Guy and Rosemary, and you see both of their reactions, both of their actions during this conversation, and then slowly the camera pans out from them and it curves and you see the whole table and you see everyone doing everything, everyone part of the conversation, and it's just a really good way to make the camera work, to make the room feel very immersive, to make the characters feel very immersed in the environment, and to make the audience feel very immersed, because without all these cuts and stuff, and with this very slow camera work that isn't flashy, so you don't notice it as much, and you can see the characters doing all the actions, it just makes you as an audience member feel like you were almost part of the scene. And I thought it was just fantastic camera work. So some of the things that I was thinking about for over the past few hours while I was doing other things in between watching the movie and doing this review is that this movie almost felt like it was talking about womanhood in a way. I know there was a huge religious aspect to it, but I honestly think that the religious aspect of this movie kind of was the metaphor for womanhood and Rosemary's kind of struggle to find herself again after she becomes pregnant with the devil's son and stuff like that, and everyone not listening to her and kind of going behind her back, and she keeps getting these worse and worse situations, and then finally she ends up almost basically giving in. And, Rosemary basically loses in this one, because even though she kind of accepts being the mother, and, it seems like she's content with being the mother, literally 5 seconds before that, she did not want to be the mother. So it's kind of like Rosemary loses in this movie, which I thought was really interesting. And it almost felt like the ending of the movie was almost like a metaphor or something for how society is very oppressing to women in a way and stuff like that, and they try until women finally conform to what society wants. That's kind of how I felt about the movie, or how I was thinking about it when I was thinking about the movie, because first I was trying to define it in religious terms, but I couldn't really do that because I'm not the most knowledgeable on religion in the first place, and it felt kind of straightforward in terms of the devil impregnated her and now she is the devil's son. Maybe she could be representing almost like the Virgin Mary, like this innocence, stuff like that. But that's kind of as much as I could come up with. And then I kind of was like, okay, well, is there something maybe a little bit deeper that I could have missed and stuff like that? So I started to think, and that's kind of the thing that arose for me is like that take on womanhood and society pressuring women to do these things, and no matter how much they try to escape, eventually society will force them to conform. That's how I felt about it. Maybe I'm just way off the mark, maybe I'm way overthinking this, maybe I'm right, I don't really know. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on what I just said, and if you guys have any other thoughts on this movie, because I feel like you could interpret the situation in the movie kind of very differently, and this movie is very famous for a reason, and it has really good reviews for a reason. So I'm sure there are different interpretations, not necessarily of maybe metaphors and stuff, but maybe people see the movie a little differently or watch the movie a little differently. It happens with a bunch of movies. So I'd love to hear your opinions on this movie and your opinions on what I just said. Maybe I'm just spouting, I don't know, just gossip. I don't know. I'm spouting just absolute trash right now, but maybe I'm spouting the gospel. Who knows? Okay, and I'm going to talk about the cast really quickly. So I'm just going to talk about Mia Farrow and John Cassavetes. Everyone else in this movie did a fantastic job, especially Ruth Gordon as Minnie. She was really fun to watch, but also I hated her. She got so annoying so quickly. Like, obviously she was so nice, but then like that repetitively like over nice personality mixed with her voice. Like when Rosemary, there's like this shot in the movie where you hear her voice and Rosemary flinches, you know, she kind of like clenches up a little bit, and it is that moment where she clenches up where me as an audience member, I clenched up and I was like, I can no longer deal with Minnie's voice anymore and just Minnie's presence. And it was great how the movie led me to the exact same situation that Rosemary was feeling. Like I wasn't super clenched, like I was annoyed at her up until that point, but then when Rosemary flinched and clenched, I was like, oh, you know, I agree with you, Rosemary. And I like that the movie did that, but I thought that she was really fun in the movie. I thought she did a really good job. But John Cassavetes as Guy, he was fantastic in this movie. Why did they have to do this to Guy? I liked him at the start of this movie, thought he was very supportive, thought he was very nice. I thought definitely he had his issues, but overall, he was a husband that was trying, and he was caring for Rosemary. He was doing things that showed that he cared about Rosemary, which I really appreciated. But then things started to flip, and then you start to not trust him, and then you really don't trust him, and then you realize that he's working for these witches who hail Satan, and it just kind of goes all out of hand. But I really liked him at the start. I thought he did a really good job of playing this caring husband, but he's playing a caring husband. He's almost acting like he's a caring husband. He's using his acting skills because he's an actor in the movie, not an actor because he's an actual actor in real life, but because his character is an actor, he is playing an actor towards Rosemary. He is playing the caring husband type, but in reality, he is being that selfish actor that Rosemary was even saying, like sometimes actors can be very selfish, and in the movie, I feel like he was being very selfish. You know, he was basically risking Rosemary's health, Rosemary's safety, even though he was guaranteeing that no harm would come to her. And while no harm really did come to her, besides that really long pain and stuff like that, she lost a lot of weight. Eventually, she gained that back. You know, you watch the movie, but still, he was playing that caring husband. But in reality, he was being the caring husband because there was something in it for him afterwards. And while there was something also in it for Rosemary, the deal, he said like, and there's so much reward for both of us or something like that. Like he mentioned that the two of them would gain so much from the kid being born, or the kid was already born at that point. But still, Rosemary never knew about this before, and he just kind of did it to her without asking her. And you know, so he's almost acting, he's using his acting skills. I just really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed his character. I also hated his character. I wanted him to get thrown out of a window or something, and he didn't, and that was really sad to me. And last but not least was Mia Farrow as Rosemary. What a strong performance. I hope she got nominated for an Oscar for this performance, or maybe even won, because she was so phenomenal in this movie. The range of emotions that she had to deal with, the terror, the scaredness, the pain that she was in, the hope, that moment where the pain goes away and she freezes and she pauses, and then she's not even smiling at that moment. She's just like, it's gone. Like she's almost in this complete state of shock. I don't know why, but that moment's gonna stick with me for a while. It was just a very small, subtle moment that was also very impactful because of just how subtle the acting was. She did a lot of crying in this movie. She did a lot of screaming in this movie. She did a lot of smiling and loving in this movie. Her range of emotions in this movie spanned the entire rainbow, spanned the entire globe 5 times over. She was fantastic in it. She was the reason that I was drawn into the movie. She was the reason I was interested in Rosemary. Rosemary was an interesting character already, but Mia Farrow's performance of Rosemary was kind of the hook, line, and sinker of this movie. Yes, the plot was really interesting and stuff like that. The other side characters were great, but if Rosemary wasn't good, the movie wouldn't have been very good. And I mean, the movie would have been good, but it wouldn't have been like a classic as it is today. And Mia Farrow delivers and makes it a classic. I thought she did a fantastic job. And so yeah, that is my reaction and review to Rosemary's Baby, the 1968 horror drama film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I saw that there's a second Rosemary's Baby, and I'm not gonna watch it. It's like, what happened to Rosemary's Baby? I don't know if that's like a documentary, if that's like a sequel to the movie. I don't even know if there's a remake of Rosemary's Baby out there, but I'm not gonna watch them. The classic is all I need. This movie was really, really good. I don't think I have that many issues, if any issues off the top of my head with it. I did spout some things. Please let me know if any of those analyses of the movie sound correct in any way. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for my next movie reaction.